What's up, guys? This is Zolfo, and this is another NU match with a team that I kind of threw together of all my other NU teams, taking like the better Pokemon from each one. And this is against WhiteAipom. He actually does have a YouTube channel. I will link that in the description. And it turned out to be an amazing, never used match. Really close, really came down to the wire, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy. So I really wasn't sure what I wanted to lead off with this turn, the first turn. So I decided to go with Gigalith for a couple reasons. One, he's in general, if I'm not sure of what he's going to lead with, just to lead with Gigalith because he can take hits and then set up those rocks. And two, I saw he had a Butterfree, so if I can get up those rocks early, that Butterfree is going to be majorly crippled. So I thought he might just go for the super effective move right off the bat in the form of any water move or any ground move, his two stabs. But either way, I decided just to stay in, take it like a man, and then set up those rocks. So after that, I do opt to get out of there because I know that Gigalith is definitely going to be useful later on, and he's not at a health where he's going to be useless. So I do decide to go into my Noctowl, predicting the next Earthquake, but he does set up Stealth Rocks, which I thought was a possibility, but I decided, what the hell. So now he goes for Toxic, which actually ends up doing kind of fucking really, really hurting this Noctowl, but I do Whirlwind him out and just kind of cross my fingers with the Butterfree, and I do get it. First turn, well, not first turn, but first try with that Whirlwind, I dragged out this Butterfree. So I know after Leftovers, he will be able to survive a second rock come in. So I decide to go for, a Nightshade, knowing I can take whatever he wants to do because I am a special wall, and then get him down to a point where his next switch he will be crippled and just die. But I kind of make a mistake here. My logic in game was that I didn't want him using this Butterfree as fodder. So what I wanted to do is just stay in here instead of whirlwinding him out like I should right here. Just nightshading to the death. But he does get a special defense drop there, which does really help him, which allows him to actually do a little bit more damage, which actually might make a slight difference. So right here, seeing that, I should have switched out, but I decided to stay in again. And he goes for a second Psychic, and obviously that's going to do more because of the special defense drop. And I do take him out with Nightshade. Unfortunately, after Toxic damage, I'm not going to be able to come back in after Rocks, which means I decided just to leave this Noctowl on his fodder. I don't really see any reason of letting anything else take a hit just to keep this guy around to die. So I do just leave him in, and his Luxray does take him out with a Thunder Fang. So that was kind of a misplay right there. I probably should have switched out, but I don't think it mattered that much. So now I go to my Persian, knowing I can outspeed, and I do have that Fake Out. So I do go for that right off the bat, and I can't remember if this guy gets Static Body or whatever it's called, but I don't get paralyzed from contact, which is nice. I do outspeed and take out with a Body Slam. So that's nice to get that Luxray just out of the way with my Persian. So now he is free to bring in his Combuskin. And his Combuskin, I know he's probably going to protect or hit me with a super effective fighting move. Either way, I want to get out of there. And I go to my Gigalith either as fodder or to take whatever he wants to do. He does opt to go for Protect right away, which pretty much tells me he's a Speed Boost set. I mean, what kind isn't? And he does get the Speed Boost here, but seeing my Leftovers go first, that means I actually would have outsped him normally, which is kind of weird. But he does go for Focus Blast. That is super effective. That is a special attack. I'm defensively invested. That's going to take me out. It would have been nice if that so I can't talk. It would have been nice if that had missed. Then I could have, taken him out with the Earthquake. Or at least take him a really good chunk of damage off of him. But now I go into my Basculin. And he does go for Protect. And I do reveal that I'm going to go for Aqua Jet. And right here, this is a banded Basculin. He doesn't know that right now. But therefore, I was hoping that I could maybe take out this Combuskin in one hit with that banded Aqua Jet. But, I mean, that's kind of unrealistic. It is a pretty weak move. And Basculin doesn't have the best power ever, but he is able to Baton Pass out, which I didn't expect, although I probably should have. And this series of plays is a little bit questionable. I decided to stay and just go for a series of Aqua Jets just to get as much damage down on this guy as possible. I could have switched out, but I didn't really know what I wanted to take an Earthquake. So I did just continuously go for Aqua Jet, get as much damage as I could, and then hopefully, get him into a range where my Fake Out with my Persian would probably be able to take him out. So I do go into my Persian now, and I do just go for fake out, and that does not take him out, unfortunately, which means I have a decision to make. Either I can risk not being faster and switch out and then let pretty much another Pokemon die, or assume, just hope I am faster and stay in, even after +3 speed. And I am faster after that, which is really nice, and I do end up taking that not Mudkip, whatever that guy is, out. And so now I go for a bite on this thing. I didn't really want to let anything else take a hit, so I did just go for bite. And seeing that damage, that guy's probably pretty bulky because that's technician boosted. I know it's not stab, but still, that was kind of a measly amount. I do go into my Simisage, and I am actually just able to take him out with a flamethrower. He didn't want anything else taking that. I suppose that's a good move, but I'm glad to just take out that guy right away. So now he goes into his Noctowl, and I know Noctowls tend to be special walls. Mine is, at least. So I do go for Nasty Plot here. My logic doing that was not much. I guess I decided, if I somehow get out of this engagement alive, then I can get that boost. But it doesn't end up really mattering, because it's only his Noctowl and his Combuskin left. So my plan right now is I think I have this in the bag. So I go for Flamethrower here. He survives, right? Then he brings in and then he takes me out. Then I bring in my last guy, which my Beartech, take him out with an Icicle Crash, which will easily be enough after that flamethrower damage, and then go for a substitute on this Combuskin's Protect, and then take him out next turn. But unfortunately, I get a crit, which is probably one of the only scenarios where a crit wouldn't help you. But because I got a crit, that means that this Combuskin can come in here, get a speed boost up, and then outspeed my Beartech. So after, I was hoping I might be faster after one speed boost, but I'm not, and he does take me out, even despite the fact that's not very effective. So now he's down with just a smidgen of health, and I know I only have one chance to win this match. And because my last guy is Beartech, and I actually do have this at normal speed, if you're wondering, because I kind of wanted to say everything I wanted to, because this is a really vital part of the match. I know my only chance is if he decides to protect this round, in case I was scuffed, so he could outspeed me anyway, and I set up a sub. And so I did decide to go for a sub, because I knew it was my only chance of winning, and I do get it up as he protects, which is extremely lucky, because if that hadn't happened, he would have outsped, taken me out with Flamethrower. That would have been GG. But because he had done that, I get up a sub, I hit him with a Focus Punch, and I win. So that was an amazingly close game. It was not decided till the last turn who was going to win. If he had decided to go for any other move, any attacking move, he would have won. I don't think Beartech can take a Flamethrower unless I'm very much mistaken. But, I was just crossing my fingers. I was just praying to God that he was going to go for Protect there. And in any other scenario, that would have been a good move for him. Because then if I was scuffed, it doesn't hurt to go for Protect. Then he ensures he outspeeds me, takes me out with anything. And that he would have won. But luckily I subbed on that guy. That is a sub-punching Beartech, as you saw. And I win. So I hope you guys enjoyed that match. I sure did. I'm planning on having my NU tournament match coming up this coming Saturday. So I'll post that as soon as I can, right after the match. And I hope you guys enjoyed. So I will see you guys later. Peace.